Today we're checking out the craziest houses owned by YouTubers. Let's start off with one of the cheapest houses on the list from Catherine Manning, who made around $400,000 from her YouTube channel last year.
So I recently bought a house.
That's a really nice view. This is a nice house. Honestly, one of the best things about houses like this is you get that before where it looks really rubbishy, then you transform it into something that's spectacular, and you have that what makes a really cool video for one, but it's just so satisfying. I can see so much potential in this house. And you should definitely go check out her channel to see how the renovation's going. The house is looking really nice. Next up, let's see what a financial YouTuber can afford, Stefan. Ooh, Las Vegas. That's really dry in the background, like my skin just, ugh. Ooh, that pool is nice. I don't want a pool, I need a pool in my place, and that pool looks sick. It's a nice fish tank. I wonder if Finding Nemo's in there.
Shark bait! Shark bait!
I don't love how close it is to people. I hate houses like that. Like we can hear or see your neighbors like right next to you, a meter apart.
And then behind that, we have the pantry. Again, at first I was worried this would be too big and there would be no possible way to fill it all up,
hey,
but
you can never have too big of a pantry.
So we built this huge centerpiece out of 3x3 foot frames with the YouTube play.
Kind of reminds me of MKBHD, like that same sort of vibe, but kind of feels like a YouTube studio, not necessarily a home. But, I mean, maybe he writes it off on tax. Knowing Graham, he probably does.
Before we go into the other bedrooms, we got this bonus room right here. Here's what it looked like before, and then more recently, it now looks like this. Now, what's really cool about this is that this is a Murphy bed, so we could pull it down as needed, and then during any other time, Macy could use this as her office.
I'm always worried about those beds that you're gonna be like walking past them and it just falls and whacks you on the head. Like, I know it probably doesn't happen, but I still have that fear of that happening.
On the left, we have two walk-in closets with barn doors that close them off. And then we have an oversized bathroom that's just insanely big.
That bathroom is sick.
We got an enormous bathtub that our lovely neighbors can look right
into. Are your neighbors looking in? Like, that's why I hate these sort of houses where they're right next to each other.
And then finally, we got the brand new finished office. Here's what it looks like before we closed on the house, and now here's what it looks like today.
Wouldn't that be the dream to have a YouTube studio like that in your own house, where you can park a car in the background? I mean, of course it's gonna have to be a Lamborghini in my background, but that is sick. It's got a nice view though. Nah, where I live has a way nicer view. I love green trees, bush surrounding me, like, don't take that out of context. But being in Las Vegas, I mean, that's what you're gonna get. But that pool is awesome. That is a sick house, and it shows you what you can do with 420 million views if you're a finance channel. Now let's switch things up and look at a $2.4 million apartment in London from Ali Abdaal. That's a nice building. This kind of reminds me of something out of a movie, like a James Bond movie, or actually, you know what it is? Men in Black, the first one. Man, $2.4 million for this. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but it's kind of small, kind of crammed in, really high quality finishes. I would love to live there, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather like spend $2.4 million on a really nice house in the countryside than have an apartment like this. Now let's check out a slightly nicer house, in my opinion, from everybody's favorite messy-haired YouTuber, Sniper Wolf.
What do you want? Are you the UPS man? Do you have a package for me?
That is
okay,
a nice
Welcome
hallway.
to my house.
Seriously. That is a wicked view. Is this one of the biggest doors on the list today? I think yes. That door is so big, I wouldn't even know how my little grandmother is gonna open that thing.
There are glass doors, which is absolutely horrible for audio quality. So I had to put up a wall of audio foam. And oh, by the way, this is my setup where I record, where all the magic happens.
Again, how cool would it be to have a setup like this in your house? I want it. Yeah, that is a nice space. Like imagine throwing parties in there, having all the people or your family, friends around. That is an entertainer's house.
So we had this cutout where you're supposed to put a statue, vase, I don't know what. We decided to put Thanos' gauntlet because
that view out of that bedroom, I would love to wake up to that every single day. And having a fireplace in your room, oh, my room is freezing at night. Like I wake up shivering some days. So that would be awesome.
Lighting doors, they're not just windows and they all just open out. And you could just it connects like inside to outside. Here is the BBQ.
I'm Australian. You need to have a barbecue. And this outdoor area just sells the entire house for me. That view, that pool, the spa, it's sick. And I really, really want this house. And I only need to get 21 billion views to get there. Let's jump on a plane, go back to London to check out Vicstar123's massive mansion. I remember watching this guy play Black Ops back in the day, so it's sick to see how far he's come and what he can afford. Kind of looks like a chessboard though. Black and white, not sure if I'm vibing it too much. Seriously though, it is so impressive to see how far some of these guys have come from just making videos in a bedroom with like this really terrible setup to this. It's so inspiring, man, as a YouTuber. I don't necessarily want a house like this. We'll talk about more of that later. But to be able to potentially buy my mum a house like this would be a dream come true. Well, that is the nicest staircase I've seen today.
As you guys know, I love open plan living. You've probably seen from the flats I've been in. So this is the kitchen slash kind of casual living area. We come around here. The kitchen is massive.
Don't get me wrong, I would love to cook up a storm in that thing, but it's kind of a bit, I don't know, a bit lifeless. Like maybe put some plants in there, man, make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit more alive. It just feels like, yeah, very cold, not very welcoming. I don't know if I like it very much. Yes, I like the other pools better, but yeah, you have to have a pool in a house like this. This just elevates it so much for me. And tennis court or soccer field? Actually, basketball court.
We have the master bathroom, which it's massive.
Yo, could you imagine having that as your master ensuite? It's like, it's bigger than my entire bedroom. It would be insane. His dressing room is bigger than my bedroom. What's going on here? I don't know if it's just me, but I love the look of those LED light strips that light up all the clothing, the shoes. I think it looks sick. Yes, I want this. The rest of the house being black, I didn't really like, but having a media room with black walls, invite your friends over, cook up some popcorn, be awesome. Yeah, that is a crazy house, and it shows the power of being a part of a team and what that can do to elevate your brand, get you 2 billion views, and a house like that. Man, that is awesome. Now let's check out another gaming channel, FaZe Rug. Yo, you better have a lot of rugs in this house, otherwise that is a massive missed opportunity. It's palatial, man. I feel like he's royalty. Like, that is a sick house. That is an impressive entrance. I just love how modern this house is. I realize I'm saying that is sick a lot, but it's warranted.
You can see all the planets in there. Dude, what the heck? You guys are gonna be seeing a lot of art throughout the house. I'm not gonna go.
I don't think I like the Lego wall in a house. Like, I don't know, it's a little bit childish. I don't like it.
Want to turn the camera right there? Bro, guys, so you thought the Lego wall ended there? It goes into this entire room, and as you can see, it's literally...
It looks like someone's just ripped off the plaster off the wall, like...
You wanna see the coolest part about this?
Wait, this is not it?
It's not over. You ready?
I mean, that's cool.
What the hell? This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Like, you'd look at it once and be like, yo, that is cool, and then... Are you gonna look at it ever again? Really? Like, you're gonna open it up for inspiration every day? I don't think so.
Guys, look what's back. Look what's back. My touchscreen toaster.
Yo, what? A touchscreen toaster? They exist? My mind is blown.
Let's just go out there. Let's do it. Come on. Look at how giant this balcony is. Waking up, grabbing a cup of coffee, starting off the day like this is really inspiring and motivating. This is the view of the backyard. Maybe let's not show it. A big backyard is something that I want because I have so many plans, and this right here is the one.
Now that is a backyard.
Dream backyard. I can't
The pool, the garden,
absolutely beautiful. And
basketball game, that is sick, and that view. It's like kind of where I live. Like I live in the Blue Mountains in Australia. So that is like, you know, the mountains, I love seeing that. So that view is just awesome. Mini golf? That is sick. Yes. Yes. Basketball court in your backyard. That is sick. So all you need to get that is 20 million subscribers and 6 billion views. It's a sick house though. Now moving on from FaZe Rug, let's now check out the FaZe house from 2020. This one is awesome. How crazy is it that these guys went from just a small little group of people playing video games to now essentially becoming a $1 billion company and being able to buy a house like that for their team? It's so impressive, man, and so inspiring. And now, even though I don't actually watch his videos, let's now check out Jake Paul's house, which he bought for Team 10, but let's be honest, basically Jake Paul's house. And it's pretty impressive.
Hashtag winning. Today is huge. I've never been.
Yeah, now I know why I don't watch his videos. It's a really nice house though, and it shows you that putting in a lot of hard work over the years, building up an audience, and then shoving merch down their throats can get you. Now let's swap out the Jake for Logan and check out his brother's house, starting with his old house, which I think is sick, and then we'll look at his new house, which I've never seen before. I think out of all the houses, Logan's old house actually has one of the best homely vibes to it. Like it feels like a home. It doesn't feel like this massive palatial thing that, you know, it doesn't really feel homely. I feel disconnected from them. This house though is awesome. Obviously, I love the pool. I love the color of the house, the lighting at night, and that backyard that he ended up building up. It was sick. Love this house. But recently he bought a new house for $23 million in Puerto Rico, obviously for the tax benefits, but let's check it out.
$57,000 a month on rent!
$57,000 a month on rent? On rent? YouTube money is crazy. And apparently he's building a nicer house than this. I can't wait to see that. Now let's check out one of the most unique houses I've ever seen. And it's technically from a guy who's on YouTube, though he doesn't make his money from YouTube exclusively, but he does work with a lot of YouTubers like Jojo Siwa, Jake and Logan Paul, and a bunch of other people. You've seen him in videos. This is the graffiti house from Arman, Izadi. Let's check it out. I love the concept of this house, of taking it and just like refreshing it with new graffiti all the time. And I love this red colorway. Being someone who's into YouTube, I think that's sick. I can guarantee you a lot of YouTubers who are into that crap are gonna love living there. I never got into Supreme or anything like that. I think it's an absolute waste of money. May as well just light on a fire. I just mentioned how Arman works with Jojo Siwa. Now let's check out what a kid YouTuber can buy with their money. It's impressive. Can you imagine being that young and owning a house like that? Like, where's she gonna go from here? Like, it is insane. The house is crazy. The interior looks sick. I would love to buy that for my mom, obviously. And honestly, I like this better than Jake Paul's house because it just feels more homely. She has a tennis court, she has a pool. It's a big tick for me. Now let's check out someone who's having a bit of a controversial time here on YouTube at the moment, but who has a sick house that he bought through making incredible YouTube videos that again had a little bit of controversy to them. If you don't know who I'm talking about, it's Dobrik. This house is insane. The views, the design, the rooms, the style, I love it. The pool, the hot tub, the basketball court, it's everything a YouTuber would want. But like, seriously, this is next level. Just think to yourself, a guy who started making vines several years ago is now able to buy this house. That is impressive. And then one of the best houses on this entire list, from a YouTuber who really didn't make any of their money from YouTube, more so from makeup, Jeffree Star. It's seriously, it looks like a palace, man. It is so sick. That pool, I love it, straight off. The landscape in the garden, again, it looks like a freaking palace. Look at that entrance, man. That's the entrance to a house. It's unbelievable that people live in houses like this. But it doesn't actually impress me that much. What does impress me is MrBeast. Now let's check out his house.
No, it doesn't work. I can't get in.
Were you struggling to get inside that room? All you gotta do is just that. It picks up the Bluetooth on my phone and it recognizes it's me, so I can unlock the door. So yeah, this is my little apartment.
But this is what I'm talking about. It's not impressive, but Jimmy has his own bedroom in his studio office, which shows his dedication to the craft. And really, like, a house is something where you can entertain from, you can have your family and friends over, but you're just sleeping there. So having this there means you can focus on creating, which is ultimately what I want to do. Like, I don't care about having a really nice house like David Dobrik or Jeffree Star. Yeah, it would be cool, but I'd much rather just have a simple house and create cool videos. That being said, I do want to buy one of those really nice houses for my mum one day, but for me, I could just live in something simple, even rent out something simple and just have fun creating videos. And seeing all of these is so inspiring to see what is possible if you put in hard work, you get lucky, and you learn how to make good videos. Let me know which one was your favorite down below and subscribe to this channel because I'm putting every single subscriber up to 1,000 on my own custom plaque. So I'll remember you guys forever. The first 1,000 subscribers only. So if you want to get on that, make sure you subscribe before we reach that mark. It's going fast. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope to see you in the next video.